from the Wild River Grill in Reno, Nevada. I'm Kevin Hernandez.
And I'm Patrick Stewart. We want to show you some highlights from today's end of the year celebration here with the Alternative Board Group in Reno and Northern Nevada.
And we're back. That was some exciting stuff, wasn't it, Patrick?
Super exciting. Hey, we're here with Rick Jose and Rick Soder from One Relo. Guys, welcome to Are You Killin' It podcast.
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Patrick. We're glad to be here with you again.
Yeah, so let me ask you this question. Are you killing it?
Man, we turned on the on button and it hasn't stopped. We are. We really are. Again, thanks for having us out here. We're excited about bringing our companies together under one brand and really lighting it up for 2022. What I'd like to say, what makes us different, truly, Kevin and Patrick, is that we have the right equipment, the right material, but we have the right people. And I think you can't have a good moving company unless you have the right people. And again, the right people are folks that we bring up and we share time with every week. Our team, what our team does to identify needs and issues and get those addressed every week really sets us apart from our competition and makes us a leader in our van line. And I will tell you, we are clearly leaders within our van line. So if you're in Reno, Boise, Spokane, One Relo is, I really believe, the one to choose.
Okay. Listen, I got to tell you, I'm excited about what you guys are doing. Tell us how you're killing it going into 2022.
Yeah, for us, it's about unity. It's about bringing our brand, our people, and our culture together into one so that our customers can have an amazing experience where they are getting the service from every touch point that we have throughout the move. And that way we can ensure, again, one result.
That's awesome. And Rick Soder, I'd like to ask you, you have a little slogan and I love it because it says so much in so few words. What is that slogan?
Well, I like to talk about our customers, about not just touching them, but hugging them. And really what that means is spending the time that's needed to make sure that they have the experience that they're paying for and that they're looking for. So it's not just, making sure of going through the motions, but really giving them the experience and the hug.
Okay, great. So I was speaking with somebody in your company earlier, and she shared with me the fact that before you guys came into the market, no one really wanted this market. As soon as you guys came in, you exploded. What do you attribute that success to?
That's a true statement. No one wanted to come into this beautiful market here in Reno. And what we did is we took a different approach. We identified true needs. We recognized the shortfalls that existed in this market. And we really wanted to up the quality of service that we know this community deserves.
All right.
And that's what really drove us every day.
Yeah, and I think one of the things, so also first off, you guys started this business, 3 years ago?
3.5 years ago, absolutely. It seems like yesterday.
Not even quite 3.5 yet, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so 3.5 years, you came into the Reno market, and you had the United Van Lines here in Reno.
Yep.
And then very quickly you expanded. Now tell everybody what marketplaces you're in.
So we're also in Boise, Idaho.
Okay.
And don't say Boise.
Yeah, it's not
They know
Boise,
you're not
it's
from there.
Boise. And Spokane, Washington.
Oh, wow.
So it's a really an inland market for all three of our locations.
Great. So, your industry is notorious for not being able to get good help and keep good help. What do you attribute to your success in making sure that your business moves forward and you have all your positions filled?
Yeah, both Rick and I lead from the front. I think, we're actively involved with our people. They know what we expect. We're clear about what we expect.
Okay.
And again, I think when they know we're involved, they care.
Okay.
And that's been the one thing I would say has been a differentiator for us versus other competitors.
And how would you describe your culture? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. How would you describe your culture? Good question.
That's
what I was going to say.
Our culture is one that is positive, right? We are excited about, we're just as excited about the jobs that we do today that we did day one, right? I can't tell you, day one, we were super excited. Our first pack job, our first move. But we feel the same way today as we did then. And I'm sure we're going to feel this way for a long time.
Yeah, and I think one of the things, I want to kind of touch on this a little bit, because both of you, I would call you total experts in the moving industry. And Rick, first we'll start with you, Jose, and then you, Mr. Soder. How did you guys start in the moving industry? How did you get into this? Because I've been in the food and beverage industry a long time, and I call it crazy. The moving business is beyond that. It moves, you're dealing with high stress, high performance, you're touching people's valuables. I mean, you're moving their lives. But how did you get started in it?
Yeah, totally by accident. Out of school, I became a underwriter for life insurance, went and visited a family who was an owner-operator for Mayflower. And he told me, I asked him, I said, so Mr. So-and-so, you're a truck driver? He goes, no, I'm a businessman. And that really set me back. I'm like, so tell me about your business. And he told me, and I've found myself just intrigued by his story.
Okay.
Because everybody has a story.
Oh, yeah.
His story excited me. I then thought, well, what if I could do this? And came into it with the idea that it'd be a couple years and then move on. And truthfully, this business gets in your it gets in your blood. When you want to serve someone, this is the best way to do it, really, to take a family from their current home and take them to their new home and be part of that experience. Unbelievable.
Right.
And I've always joked, because I've moved my family, I think 11 different homes.
11 times.
I always said this, marriages only have so many moves in them. I mean, it is stressful. And I think I've maxed mine out. Maybe I might have one more. But Rick Soder, how did you get involved in the moving industry?
Yeah, mine wasn't as exciting as Rick. I mean, I basically graduated college. I had worked all the way through college and even before. And the company that I was with was a grocery company. And I planned on being with them. And after 4 months of interviewing, they decided that wasn't really my career path. So I kind of started from scratch and old school, looking in the newspapers and trying to find, people to send my resumes to. And it just so happened that my resume fell on the desk of a really prominent moving company, United Van Lines agent, which is one of the largest in the country right now, and started with them just straight out of college. And I was one of 15 people in accounting and just kind of worked my way up. And I remember sitting across the desk from the individual that hired me, and his business card said vice president and partner. And I remember asking him when I interviewed with him, what does it mean to be a partner? And, I was pretty ignorant. I was young. He was like, well, I have part ownership in this organization. And I said, is that something that I can strive for and work towards? And he, of course, said yes, but I'm sure in the back of his mind thinking, And then 10 years later, I was a partner in the Denver office, starting it from scratch. So.
Wow, that's amazing. So what I want to know is, you guys working together as partners, how did you find each other? Did you go out and say, I need to find another Rick to work with? Or how did this come about?
Yeah, I think I can speak for both of us when I say we were very lucky. He served as a president and partner of his organization in Denver, and I was president of a company in the Bay Area. And our partnership began working together, and our friendship then developed over 10 years. And I truly remember saying to him one day, wouldn't it be amazing if we could ever work together? Not knowing if that would really ever happen, Kevin, but the day came, we had this opportunity, and I think we both jumped in with both feet, and honestly, have never looked back.
That's awesome. I do want to ask you guys are both members. You guys both sit on a different board with the alternative board here in Reno. We've currently got 3 groups of business owners that get together once a month, have a true board meeting. Why don't you guys tell us what are some of the things that you guys have taken away from that and being a part of a group of business owners that are from non-competing industries working to help solve problems and provide feedback and insights. Rick, I mean, you've said a few things today, but give us some, give the people some advice, or what have you taken away from it?
Well, and being in the industry that I'm in for the last 25 years, it's easy to get tunnel vision. I mean, you talk to, your coworkers and your, just people in the industry, and you really don't really think from somebody else's perspective until you get into a group like this and be able to, from an accountability perspective with somebody who's in a completely different industry, and maybe recognizing that maybe my problems are similar problems to what other people have, and not feel so alone, and really drawing on their experiences and working through those problems, and hopefully, me adding my experiences as well to what they're dealing with.
How valuable is that camaraderie?
I can't say enough about it. I mean, I'm blown away with the, just how everyone really wants to lift each other up.
Right.
It's incredible, and hug each other.
There we go. And Rick, what's your takeaway?
Well, here's the best part, and glad you asked this question, because it was just last meeting that we really came to understand that what we do together when we meet is really care about one another's business. It's easy to say I care about my business, right? It's about me or us. But the truth is, when you're able to really understand and care about somebody else's business and really cheer them on and know that you get that back, I don't know where else you'd get that feeling. I don't know what other group out there gives you that sense of care and support.
All right, great. Well, so to end this off, whoever wants to take the lead, I want to give you an opportunity to tell people why they would choose One Relo and what they can expect when they do business with you.
Well, I would say that between Rick and I and our leadership, we bring over 50 years of experience, superior moving experience to the table. And the people that we bring on board, it's very important to us that they carry that vision and that focus to the client and really give them a hug.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. This is Are You Killin' It?, our final podcast of the year, and we're looking forward to see what happens in 2022. Stay tuned. Continue to watch our podcast. Are You Killin' It?
Peace out.